This just might be the best Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty I've covered, and I've covered a lot. I can say this is the first one where I have a top pick every single day, and some days 3, 4, 5, or more. There are some viral products included in this one and some of my personal top favorites. Because products are half off right now, this is a great time to stock up on your existing favorites or to try out some new products. So 21 Days of Beauty starts today, Friday, March 6th, and every day through March 26th, 50% off daily beauty steals drop on makeup, skincare, hair care, fragrance, and more types of products. And they're half off that day only. So if a product catches your eye, it's always best to grab it early because products have been known to sell out. There are also half off weekly beauty steals. I'll have a link to the main sale page in case you want to browse around in my top pinned comment and in my description box, along with my standout products. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I've been covering Ulta Beauty, 21 Days of Beauty, as long as I can remember, and I am so happy to be partnering with Ulta Beauty for this particular video to be sharing all the details and products I would already be recommending to you. So let's go ahead and dive in because we have a lot to cover. Starting with today, Friday, March 6th, I'll start with makeup and then go from there kind of in a category order for each day. I have two top picks for makeup on this day. The first is Dibs Beauty Status Stick Face and Body Highlighter. This is a gorgeous, flattering highlighter you can use on your face or your body. I have it in High Road Highlight, which is a really pretty neutral champagne with very subtle rosy undertones. There's no glitter or shimmer. It just gives that dewy champagne look. You can apply it straight with a stick or with a brush. This is regularly $38. You can get it for $19 today, and you get a substantial amount of product in here. I think this product and brand is so underrated. My second top pick is MAC Glow Play Cushiony Blush. I have it in Cheer Up. This is one of those bouncy, cushiony formulas that you can apply with a brush or with your finger. This is such a pretty peachy coral. It has nice pigment, it's buildable and blendable, it's very flattering, and it wears beautifully all day. This is normally $34, but you can get it for $17 today. Oh, and both of these are first-time steals. They've never been in any 21 Days of Beauty sale before. So I have two top hair picks that I don't have here with me, but I have used them in the past and I think they are fantastic. So the first is the Way Texturizing Wave Spray. So if you like that household kind of sea salty, beachy wave look, especially in summertime, this wave spray will get you that. I actually might want to grab this today because I really like having this kind of product when summer rolls around, and you can get it for $15 today, which is a drugstore price. It's regularly $30. And also Bondi Boost HG shampoo for thinning hair.
Editing Stephanie here. With the information I was given before filming, I wasn't able to see that more products from this line are included. I don't think you can go wrong with anything, not just the shampoo.
You have fine, thin hair, if you're experiencing hair loss, this is a really great product for that. It's regularly $34 and you can get it for $17. I have used both the HG shampoo and conditioner for my hair before, and I really enjoy them both. I have three top makeup picks on Saturday, March 7th, and the first one is on my lips. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb Sticks High Shimmer Gloss Stick. This is Fenty Glow. It's just a really pretty neutral kind of rosy pink. I just love this formula. I love the shimmer and the non-shimmer formula. These are regularly $26. You can grab them for $13. This is drugstore pricing and the quality is just amazing. This is a lipstick lip gloss balm hybrid that functions like a twist up, twist back down bullet lipstick. You don't have to deal with the little click up mechanism or even twist up slim bullet mechanism that doesn't retract back down. They glide on your lips so smoothly. They're soft, but they're not too soft. There's some substance here. They're very comfortable, flattering. And even though there's some shimmer, some glimmer in here with this particular shimmer formula, it's flattering. It just gives a nice high shine, kind of a glassy effect to your lips. I don't feel any chunkiness. These last a nice amount of time. There's a nice pigmentation. There's nothing not to like about these. I love the way they smell. They have kind of a fruity scent. I have several shades in the shimmer and non-shimmer formulas. This is obviously one of my top picks. Oh, and this, by the way, is a first-time steal. It's never been in 21 Days of Beauty before. Neither have either of my other two top picks for makeup. The first, or I guess the second, being Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand. The most popular of those being Pinkgasm. Now these are usually $44. You can get them for $22 today. I mean, this is a viral product, especially in Pinkgasm. I had that and completely used it up. It is a beautiful pink blush that gives you such a pretty glow. Now what I have here is Spotlight, which is a highlighter. These do get a bit messy, but the effect is worth it. And then I have Goldgasm. So this is Spotlight highlighter, and then this is Goldgasm. I mean, they're just beautiful, no glitter. I mean, there's a reason why these went viral and you can get them for $22 today. My other first time steal makeup product that I love is NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. It should be here in my pile of top picks that I love, but I accidentally left it downstairs in my vanity where I get ready on a regular basis. It's in my regular rotation. I didn't realize that until just now, but it is a fantastic tinted moisturizer for all skin types. I have a combination skin that gets oily, shiny in the center of my face, and it's normal around the perimeter. And I do get some surface dehydration. It just performs well on all areas of my face. I don't get too oily with it like I can with some tinted moisturizers. It has nice coverage too. I can build it from light to above medium coverage, and it wears well throughout the day. It's a really, really nice tinted moisturizer. It is regularly $50. You can get it for $25 today. So that covers makeup. Let's move to skincare. I have a few skincare daily steals I wanted to highlight because I think they are going to interest a lot of people. So first we have Medicube. This is a viral brand. They have a first time online only steal. The Zero Pore Pads are regularly $21 and they are $10.50 on Saturday, March 7th. I think that's fantastic if you've been wanting to check out that brand or if this is a product you already like. Another fantastic K-beauty brand that I really like, Peach and Lily, has the Peptide Pro Firming Moisturizer. It's regularly $45 and you can get it for $22.50. And if you've been wanting to check out Microcurrent, New Face has their Mini Plus Smart Petite Microcurrent Starter Kit for $125 on Saturday, March 7th instead of $250. I think that's a good way to maybe dip your toe into microcurrent and see if it works for you because it's a pretty pricey technology, and to be able to get that for $125 is a really good deal. We also have from Vacation Classic several products. Two of them are first time steals, the Whip Glow SPF 30 and the Whip SPF 50 sunscreen mousse. They also have the Whip SPF 30 sunscreen mousse. These usually range from $22 to $23 and you can pick them up on Saturday, March 7th from $11 to $11.50. We all need to be stocking up on sunscreen for spring and summer, and this is a great brand, so I wanted to highlight that. And moving on to hair products, I have one top pick for hair products. It's from Amika and it's a first time steal. It's their Hydro Rush Intense Moisture Leave-In Conditioner. I don't have this here because I gave it to my daughter who has coarse, dry hair that gets frizzier than mine, so I thought she could benefit more from it. But I did use it on my fine hair and it didn't weigh my hair down. It's just a really nice, nourishing leave-in conditioner. And it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It provides your hair with intense moisture. So you can get it for $15.50 today, which I think is fantastic. I'm a big fan of Amika overall. Okay, I'm very, very passionate about Ulta Beauty's rewards program. I think it's one of, if not the best around. So before moving to Sunday, March 8th, if you're not joined, you need to be. There's no reason not to. Members earn points for every dollar spent that can be used towards any product. And I always tell people to hoard your points. Let them accumulate because you earn over double points per dollar spent at the higher end. It's seriously worth it, I'm telling you. So I will have a link down below in my description box and in my top pinned comment. I always feel like my job is not done if I don't tell you to join if you're not already. Okay, Sunday, March 8th, I have two top makeup picks. I'll start with a first time steal from Laura Mercier. This is the Translucent Pressed Powder Ultra Blur. I have it in translucent. This is a very, very finely milled talc-free powder. It does not look like powder on your face when it's blended out. It just doesn't look chalky or dry. There's hyaluronic acid in here, so even if you have dry skin and you just want to touch up or even set with this, you can do it without fear of looking dry. This works great on my dry under eyes. It works great on my shine prone areas. It just doesn't look like powder. It's regularly $52 and you can pick it up for $26 on this day, and that leads nicely into my second top pick from Beauty Blender. This is the Power Pocket dual-sided powder puff. It's regularly $18. You can grab it for $9. I think that's such a fantastic deal. This is such a handy little tool. It has a finger pocket, which you can use or you don't have to. I think it's kind of nice, but you can use the soft velour side for powder. It picks up and applies just the right amount of powder, and it does it perfectly every time. And then this side is a sponge side, so you can blend your makeup with it, you can apply your makeup with it. This little band switches from side to side very easily. It's kind of a genius little tool that is pretty underrated, great for travel, great for your purse, and you can get it for less than $10 on Sunday, March 8th. And we are moving on to skincare. I have a couple of top picks for skincare, actually 3. The first is Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. This is a really nice one. There are so many nice ingredients. If you have aging under eyes, it's regularly $67 and you can grab it for $33.50. There are a few eye creams that I recommend that I just think are really nice that will actually give results, and this is always a good one. So I also have as a top recommendation COSRX, the vitamin C 23 serum with super vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. You can get it for $12.50 instead of $25. Now, I haven't tried this particular vitamin C serum, but I have tried plenty of COSRX products at this point. So I wanted to point this out in case you're interested in trying something from the brand. I'm kind of interested in trying that myself, actually. And also we have Self Tanner. I think this is a great time of year to pick up Self Tanner half price from Saint Tropez, the Self Tan Express Bronzing Mousse. This is one of my personal favorites. It works well, it works fast. It is $23 instead of $46. This also has the approval of my college age daughter. This is the one she uses or has used numerous times in the past. Monday, March 9th, I have one top makeup pick. It's available online only from Iconic London. It's the Velvet Smooth Pore Refining Primer. I used to have this. I really enjoyed it. It went bad on me. I just haven't replaced it, but I think this is a really nice pore refining primer. It smooths your pores. It helps your makeup stay on longer, and you can get it for $15. That's drugstore priced. Tuesday, March 10th, one of my top makeup picks is the IT Sun Blush. I have shade Sunlit. This is kind of a creamy, moussey formula. It blends out really nicely. You can apply these with your fingers or a brush, and you get a lot of product in this jar, this pot. These are normally $34 and you can grab them for $17. I think that's a great deal. And we also have online only Herborian CC Red Correct Green Color Corrector. This has SPF 25. You can get this for $23 instead of $46. You can wear this by itself. You can wear it under other products. Herborian is a really great brand, and I think this is a great kind of underrated product. We also have a viral product on this day. It's exclusive to Ulta and it's a first time steal. It's the Fui 3D Volumizing Gloss. I have not personally tried these or anything from this brand. I just keep hearing about it. So these are regularly $17 and you can pick them up for $8.50. So this is kind of a makeup skincare hybrid product. I'm inserting in between the two. This is from Naked Sundays, the Cabana Glow Glow Drops SPF 50 sunscreen. It's regularly $35. You can pick it up for $17.50. I've tried other products from Naked Sundays. I've really enjoyed them. I have this product set aside to try. The ratings are really great. So if you're looking for a nice face sunscreen, or if you just want to check this out, I mean, it's at a great price right now. And moving on to skincare, my top skincare pick are the Peace Out Salicylic Acid Acne Healing Dots. I have had these. I really think these are some of the best acne patches, zit patches that you can get. You know, sometimes I get a little bump here and there, and these are ones that actually work to bring it down quickly. I've tried others that really don't seem to do anything, and these actually work. So if you also get a bump here and there and you want it to go down fast, you may want to get these while they're $9.50 instead of $19. Wednesday, March 11th, my top makeup pick is the Tula Blurring and Moisturizing Filter Primer. I have this in Luna, which is for fair to light skin tones. When it first comes out, it looks white, but when you start blending it, it starts to blend in with your skin. It darkens a bit and it starts to even out your skin tone. You can wear it on its own. You can wear it as a primer under foundation. It has nice ingredients in it. I was actually surprised when I first used this because it's supposed to be so hydrating. I thought it would make me really greasy, but this lives in my vanity. This is actually my second tube. It seems to balance my skin. It doesn't make me greasy or oily. I really, really love this. It's usually $38 and you can get it for $19 on Wednesday, March 11th. This is the Cinema Secrets Original Pro Starter Kit. It's available online only. This is also a first-time steal. This is a makeup brush tool cleaner that people swear by, myself included. You can swirl your brushes in it. They dry very, very quickly. It just takes a lot of labor out of cleaning your brushes. So this is usually $28. You can pick it up for $14 on this day. And now we are moving on to skincare. So this is something that I feel is in almost all of these 21 Days of Beauties for good reason. This is a skincare product people like to use periodically to give their skin a fresh start, a glow. You can actually see a difference with the Exuviance Performance Peel AP25. I mean, I know I'd rather pay, what, $43 than $86 every time I want to use it. So this is a 25% AHA PHA peel. You swipe the activator pad over your face, you let it sit for 10 minutes, and then you swipe the neutralizer pad over your face, and then you rinse. You can use it once or twice a week for 6 weeks, and you will see a difference with the exfoliation of your skin. Obviously, that's what it does. It exfoliates dead skin cells, but your skin will look so much better. It's as close to getting professional results as you can get at home. Basically, it's really great. I try to do this every so often. I always get mad at myself for not doing it more after I get results from it because it is noticeable. And one of my favorite perfumes is included 50% off on this day. Ellis Brooklyn Salt 1.7 ounce is regularly $115 and you can get it for $57.50. I am kind of having a problem describing how this reads on me. I feel like this is heavily dependent on your body chemistry. I see some people saying this is a very beachy scent, and while I do get fresh and aquatic, I don't really equate this with the beach. I never would have thought I would have fallen in love with a salt fragrance, and there is salt in here, but it's got a hint of sweet floral to some muskiness. It's uplifting and refreshing. I get clean, salty, kind of musky, slightly sweet skin, but it's not a fragrance I have to reserve for spring and summer. I just really like throwing this on. I sprayed it on myself last night. I just love it. I was very happy to see it in this sale. Thursday, March 12th includes my favorite face palette of all time, Smashbox Cali Contour. Now they have a light version and a deep version. This is the light. It looks kind of boring, but it's anything but. This is so versatile. You can use it on your face, on your eyes. It's great for multitasking and for travel. The mattes and shimmers are such nice quality. You have a contour, a bronzer, a highlighting powder that's really nice for any sunken areas you have on your face, a nice blush that goes with basically anything, 2 highlighters that have such beautiful shimmer. They look really natural. They're not overly shimmery or glittery. This is usually $46 and you can pick it up for $23. I love that. You can also grab Lancome Lashy Doll Mascara for $15 instead of $30. I mean, that is drugstore pricing, and that is one of my favorite mascaras. I'm actually out of it right now, so I might restock it myself. Online only, Morphe has their Chroma Plus 12 pan eyeshadow palette available for $11.50 instead of $23. Now, I have the 6 pan palette from them. The quality here is phenomenal, so I have no qualms recommending the 12 pan. I mean, $11.50 is a steal, so I would snatch that up if you've been halfway looking at Morphe eyeshadows. Now for skincare, I have one top pick on this day, the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream refill size. It's regularly $72 and you can get it for $36. This is a super hydrating yet lightweight cream. There are nice ingredients in here like ceramides, which help support your skin barrier. Before I ever tried this, I thought it was going to be really heavy, but it's not. It's great for all skin types. Let's look at the weekly 50% off steals really quick for week 1. I have one top pick here, the Sashu, is that how you say that? Stainless steel gua sha. It's usually $32. You can grab it for $16. I love a good gua sha tool for lifting, depuffing, lymphatic drainage. And sometimes it's nice to have one that's stainless steel because it's nice and cooling. And I actually had this one. I really liked it, but I have several gua sha tools, and so I passed this on to a good friend of mine because I knew she needed it more than I did, but I do kind of miss it. Week 2 begins with Friday, March 13th. I have one top makeup pick, and it may surprise you. I don't know. It's the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics Matte Neutral Palette. I don't have this here, but I did have it at one point in time. It's regularly $35, and you can get it for $17.50. I just think this is a great basic palette to have if you don't already have it, and it is at a great price on this day.
Editing Stephanie here with 2 online-only daily beauty steals that weren't in my preview ahead of time for filming. The first are select mascaras from MAC. MAC Stack Mascara is fantastic for length and volume. Extended Play Giga Black is a great lower lash mascara, and the MAC Stack Legit Lift Lash Primer is one of the very few lash primers I actually like. And online-only BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy A506 concealer brush is half off. This is a really nice under-eye concealer brush if you enjoy using a brush. It has the perfect softness and density for seamless, smooth blending.
Moving on to skincare, I have one top skincare pick from Pharmacy, the Green Clean Cleansing Balm. This is a first-time steal. Now, I know this was reformulated. The packaging looks different. I went through an entire tub of the reformulation. It works really well for me, just like the previous formula. I feel like opinions are mixed with that, but I had a great experience with the reformulation, so I wanted to recommend it if you're looking for a first step for your double cleanse before you go in with your regular cleanser at night that removes your makeup and your sunscreen and, you know, the dirt and grime from the day. You rub it on dry skin and then emulsify it with water and then rinse it and then go in with your regular cleanser. I like this one, so it's regularly $39 and you can get it for $19.50. Saturday, March 14th, my top makeup pick is IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I feel like they know what works. They must know people restock their favorite during this time. This is a CC cream I feel like just works for people, or it doesn't. I mean, some people don't like this, but this works for my combination skin. This gives medium to almost full buildable coverage. You don't need much to get that either. A little bit goes a long way. It's flattering. It wears well all day. It also has SPF 50. Is it SPF 50 plus? Yes, SPF 50 plus. Which is in addition to your skincare sunscreen you apply before it. This shouldn't be your only sunscreen. I wear shade light medium. There are nice ingredients in here. It's $23.50 on this day instead of $47. So if you want to try it or restock, this is a great day to do it. Now my skincare top pick is always a top pick for me because I notice a difference when I use it, and when I stray, I also notice a difference in a bad way. This is the Strivectin TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream Plus. Now this is a smaller size, I believe, than what's included, which is usually $99, and you can get it for $49.50 on this day. This is a neck cream that actually delivers results. Now there is a fragrance to this when you apply it, but it dissipates. It doesn't stick with you the whole day. I love this stuff. If you want results with your neck, this will give you results. And for hair, from Patchology, we have the Color Fanatic Multitasking Leave-In Conditioner. I have heard nothing but good things about this, especially for fine hair, because it's hard to find leave-in conditioners that don't weigh fine hair down. Maybe I need to grab this. So this is $18 on this day instead of $36. And the fragrance of the day is Lancome Idole. I've said this before, but I think the entire Lancome Idole line, all the flankers included, it's just so nice. So the original is a blend of floral, citrus, musk, and vanilla. It settles really nicely on my skin. It lasts nicely too. I don't think you could go wrong. I also really like the bottle. Okay, Sunday, March 15th, my top makeup pick, which actually didn't work that well for me, but I still recommend it, is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip 12-Hour Hydrating Gel Skin Tint. So it's usually $38, but you can get it for $19 on this day. This builds from sheer to medium coverage. There are some nice skincare ingredients in here. And on me, after application, this has a dewy finish, and after I finish my makeup and set it, it turns into a more natural finish. It's really, really pretty and flattering on my skin. But as the day goes on for me, it just gets a bit too glowy. But if you're not prone to getting shine or oil breakthrough, or if you don't live in extreme humidity like I do here in New Orleans, if you have normal or dry skin, or if you live in a really dry climate, I think this is really, really beautiful. I think this could be perfect for you. So I wanted to recommend this because I think it's a unique formula. I think it could be really great. So I also wanted to point out another viral product that's from a viral brand we've already seen in 21 Days of Beauty from Fui. This is a first-time steal. It's exclusive to Ulta. The Lip and Cheek Blurry Pudding Pot. I haven't tried these yet, but I've seen them everywhere. I've seen this brand. As I said earlier, they're $10 instead of $20 if you've been wanting to check these out. One of my favorite hair products is available online only on this day, the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex. This is a leave-in hair treatment, hair strengthener that you apply after you shampoo and condition your hair. You apply a couple of pumps, let it sit, and then you proceed with styling your hair. It does work better if you heat style it on that day. It's heat activated. I like this because I have fine hair, and sometimes strengthening extra conditioning products, they weigh my hair down, and this doesn't at all. And I do notice a difference with how strong and resilient and shiny, bouncy my hair is after I use this. I don't even know how many bottles I've gone through, but anyway, this is regularly $45 and you can get it for $22.50. I also wanted to point out Sebastian Shaper Plus Extra Hold Hairspray. This is a great hairspray. Doesn't leave your hair hard and stiff, but it really works. It's usually $30 and you can get it for $15. Monday, March 16th, I have one top makeup pick. It's what's on my eyes today. This is the Kaja Beauty Bento Stacked Eyeshadow Trio. I wanted to get that name right. This is a first-time steal. The one I'm wearing is Chocolate Dahlia. So I just swiped on this shimmery shade, sparkling shade, right onto my eyelids. I do have texture on my eyelids. I find these very flattering. Also a bit special, you know, and I have this medium shade in my crease, my transition, and I lined with this deeper shade. I really like these for getting ready quickly, for traveling. They're usually $28 and you can pick them up for $14. They're also kind of giftable too. Tuesday, March 17th, I have one top makeup pick. It is a first-time steal from Jane Iredale. This is the Skin Tuition Radiance Boosting Foundation. This is fantastic for mature or dry skin, even combination skin with a primer underneath. This gives medium to medium full coverage. It blurs and smooths your skin and just gives a naturally radiant, healthy appearance. When I finish my makeup and set it with powder, it gives me a soft, natural matte finish. It feels incredibly lightweight throughout the day. Now with no primer, I get too much shine in my shine prone areas with this, but with a primer, when my oils mesh with this as it settles into my skin during the day, it just turns into a natural finish. It's just a really nice foundation. It's usually $56 and you can get it for $28 on Tuesday, March 17th. From Supergoop, the Glow Gloss SPF 40 Lip Balm. I don't know why I haven't tried this. It's regularly $22 and you can grab it for $11. I'm all about lip balms with SPF in them. I think I might grab this to try. Wednesday, March 18th, starting with makeup, we have the Too Faced Born This Way mini eyeshadow palettes. This one is Cold Smolder Nudes. I love this for travel, for getting ready quickly. It has a nice mix of mattes and shimmers. The quality is really great. So if you're wanting to pick one of these up, you can get it for a drugstore price at $14.50 instead of $29. Smashbox has a first-time steal. The Photo Finish Pore Vanishing Shine Control Primer is $17.50 instead of $35. I have no idea why I have not tried this before, but it seems like it would be right up my alley. Wanted to point that out in case you need to balance your shine or control your shine offline during the day. My top pick for skincare though is online only from DHC, the Deep Cleansing Oil Face Cleanser. This is a first step for your double cleansing routine. You massage it on your dry skin and emulsify it with water and rinse it off, and then go in with your regular cleanser. It's usually $31.50 and you can get it for $15.75 on this day. It is very effective. I've used it off and on for years. It goes in and out of my rotation, so I wanted to point that out. Thursday, March 19th, I have one top makeup product, Persona 24-Hour Waterproof Eyeliner. I pulled this shade specifically because I just used it yesterday. I love this so much. It's very creamy. It glides on smoothly. It gives you some time to smudge it out if you like to smoke out your eyeliner, but once it sets, it does not budge. All the shades are really nice, and you can grab these for $9 on Thursday, March 19th instead of $18. I mean, that is a drugstore price for such a fantastic formula. There's a first time fragrance steal on this day. Gucci Bloom EDT 3.3 ounce size. It's usually $141 and you can get it for $70.50. This smells so good. This is the fragrance my son's girlfriend wears, and every time I smell it on her, it just smells so good. There's a random category here that is a top pick for me, the Nod Pod weighted blanket for your eyes. So I love this. I sleep with it every single night. It's usually $38. You can get it for $19 on this day. There are different colors to choose from. So this is a weighted blanket for your eyes. You can kind of hear it in there. So you place this over your eyes at night. It helps you go to sleep. It helps you relax, kind of like a weighted blanket does for your body. So you can attach it behind your head if you want to, but most people I know, myself included, just lay it across, whether you're laying on your back or on your side. And the goal is for it to help you fall asleep. If it falls off during the night, that's fine. You can just set it to the side. It really does work, and it blocks light tremendously. I've gifted it to numerous people. I love mine. I won't be without it. Okay, these are week two's weekly steals that are 50% off all week long. You can grab them any day of the week, half price. Starting off with a fantastic foundation. Another one, I feel like we keep seeing great foundations. So this is what it looks like. It's a pump. This is regularly $42. You can get it for $21 any day during week two. This is a great everyday foundation for all skin types. It's buildable from medium to medium full coverage, and it gives a natural, luminous, soft filter finish. It feels lightweight and hydrating. Without a primer, I can get some non-greasy shine, but it blots well. It wears beautifully all day. Primer mitigates that. It just keeps it more balanced looking. It's a beautiful foundation for all skin types. Too Faced Kissing Jelly is half off all week long. I cannot tell you how much I love these. These give me nostalgic vibes of something I would have loved in like the 80s or 90s, early 90s or something. So these have really light pigment. They don't give you, full opacity by any means. There's a blue one, for example. Is that cotton candy? But it doesn't turn your lips blue. There's even some glittery ones, and they just give you shine. Whatever the flavor is what these smell and taste like. It's just such a nice sensorial experience, and they're thick and substantial and cushiony, but they're not sticky. They're nourishing and comfortable. I love these. I don't even know how many I've gone through. Week three begins with Friday, March 20th. One of my favorite blush formulas is included on this day, Too Faced Cloud Crush Blurring Blush. This is Golden Hour. This is the blush that I've had on during this video, and this shade is Velvet Crush. So this is Golden Hour and this is Velvet Crush. There's a sweet scent when I open these. I notice it right away. I don't notice it when I'm applying these, but these are very buildable and they just blend out like a dream. There's no patchiness, and they are blurring and diffusing, and they wear beautifully all day. They're normally $32 and you can get them for $16. That is drugstore pricing for fantastic quality. This is kind of a makeup skincare hybrid, and it is a first time steal from Ulta. This is the Super Goop resetting 100% mineral powder sunscreen SPF 35. So it's regularly $35 and you can get it for $17.50. It's very, very sheer. You almost can't even see it. You see that little cloud? There you go. You can see it there, but you really can't see it when I'm applying it to my hand or to my face. But this is just a nice touch-up sunscreen powder to throw in your bag. I always like having a powder sunscreen on hand, and I like this one. Sunday Riley has their autocorrect brightening and depuffing eye cream available for $32.50 instead of $65. Now for body, we have a first-time steal from the brand Uni. This is a top pick for me. I've been using it in my body lotion rotation, and I have really been enjoying it. If you're kind of averse to body lotions, if you find them thick, sticky, or heavy, you might really enjoy this. This is the 24-hour hydrating body serum. It has a really light texture and a very, very light, almost just aquatic clean scent that dissipates. It doesn't stick. Oh, I'm having to do this with my left hand. This is not working out. But it just sinks right into your skin. It doesn't feel heavy or sticky. It absorbs really nicely. And even though it's lightweight, I feel a difference in the moisture level of my skin when I use it. There are nice ingredients in here, vitamin C and some other things. So this is regularly $43 and you can grab it for $21.50. And for hair, we have one of my favorite brands, IGK. The Good Behavior Protein Smoothing Spray is usually $38 and you can grab it for $19. And if you're wanting to grab a silk pillowcase from a brand I really enjoy, a lot of people enjoy, Slip Pure Silk Queen pillowcase is available for $57.50 instead of $115, and that is a really nice price. Saturday, March 21st, Benefit Hoola Bronzer is $18 instead of $36. This has been a staple bronzer in my rotation for years. I've gone through a couple of these. You know, it comes in this cardboard packaging. It's got this brush that's housed in the top. I just like the neutral undertone. It just always works. If you need to use a bronzer as, you know, a contour and bronzer in a pinch, if you don't have two separate products, you can get away with that with this. It's not patchy. It's just a nice bronzer. There's a reason why it's just always a bestseller. Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer is a first-time steal. It's regularly $38 and you can grab it for $19. This gives really, really nice coverage. Now, it can be a little bit drying if you're using it for an under eye concealer, so I do make sure I'm pretty hydrated. Sometimes I like to mix this in with other concealers, some more hydrating concealers, just to level up the coverage a bit. This does live downstairs at my vanity where I get ready because I reach for it for a medium full to full coverage concealer. I mean, some days you just need that. On Sunday, March 22nd, I have two top makeup picks. The first is Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge Cream Blush. Now, when I first swiped my finger through this for the first time, I was kind of surprised at how glossy it was. I thought it was going to be really slippy, but there's kind of some drag in here. It has a gel-like formula, and you know, you kind of feel that drag when you swatch it. The shade I have, by the way, is pale pink. I really love the shade. These blend out nicely. They give a nice dewy look to your skin, and they wear really, really nicely throughout the day. So these are regularly $36 and you can grab them for $18 on this day. My second pick, which is a first-time steal, I was kind of surprised about that. I thought these have been in 21 Days of Beauty before, but maybe not. The Buxom Plump Shot Plumping and Smoothing Lip Serum Gloss. It's kind of a long name. So these are regularly $29 and you can grab them for $14.50. I have several shades of these. I'm not even sure if this one is available anymore. This is Soft Blush. There's kind of a minty scent and feel on your lips when you apply these. They don't burn or sting like some lip products. This is kind of a pale peach shade. They have moderate pigmentation, but they are smoothing, they're plumping, they're very comfortable. They're thinner than the other Buxom lip plumpers, so if you find those uncomfortable, you might like these instead. This is a really nice formula. The ingredients are also nice in here too. Now for hair, a product that ends up in and out of my rotation because I really enjoy it, the Lola V Glossing Detangler. It's usually $29 and you can pick it up for $14.50. This is exclusive to Ulta. This is such a nice product for detangling, but also adding shine. There are some great ingredients in here. So if you like this type of product, products, or if you're looking for a product that actually does more than just detangle, you may want to pick this up. On Monday, March 23rd, starting with makeup, we have Cause RX. The Ceramide Skin Barrier Moisturizer is usually $23 and it's $11.50 on this day. We talked about how that brand is really good, and so this might be something to check out. Ceramides are always really good for your skin barrier, so if you're looking for a moisturizer, this might be a good one. I mean, you really cannot beat that price. My hair top pick is Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture CC Cream. This used to be a staple in my routine, and it really does great things for your hair. Conditioning, shine, replenishing, it doesn't weigh your hair down, all the good things. I probably should go back to it. It retails for $46 and it will be $23 on this day. And our miscellaneous category is a first time steal from Cakes, the Body Grippy Cakes Circles non-adhesive nipple covers. We can all use these at some point. They're regularly $33. You can grab them for $16.50. On Tuesday, March 24th, we are moving right into skincare. My top pick is from Beauty Stat, the Peptide Wrinkle Relaxing Moisturizer. It's usually $68 and you can grab it for $34. This has some really nice ingredients in it that help relax your dynamic facial wrinkles. It's moisturizing. It's just a really nice, for me, nighttime face cream. If you have dry or normal skin, you could probably use it at any time. Beauty Stat also has an online only steal, the Universal Triple Action Peel Pads. I've used these too. They're fantastic. They are regularly $29 and you can pick them up for $14.50. So I wanted to focus on those two. I really like Beauty Stat as a brand. On Wednesday, March 25th, this is my top pick of the day. I always love seeing fragrance wardrobes from brands that I really enjoy. Online only, you can grab the Toka Luxury Fragrance Wardrobe for $34 instead of $68. And there are some really nice fragrances in here and you could potentially find a favorite. So I just wanted to point that out. On Thursday, March 26th, my top makeup pick is a first-time steal from Lancome. This is the Lip Idol Squalane 12 Butter Glow Hydrating Lip Balm. This usually retails for $32, but you can grab it for $16 on this day. I think that's a great price. This packaging is really luxe. Now, I do want to say that this is a softer formula. I layered it a few times here so you could see the opacity you get. I guess I could just do it one time here so you can see, you can go from sheer to more full opacity, but it is one of those formulas that is kind of squishy, but I do appreciate that they put it in a regular lipstick tube that twists up and back down. There is a sweet smell here, which I enjoy. I don't notice it after it's applied. These have really nice ingredients. It's nourishing, it's comfortable, it's not sticky. So it's a really good deal for this last day of Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Now my top hair pick is a first time steal from GHD, and it kind of surprised me because I've seen flat irons from GHD in 21 Days of Beauty, but apparently the original 1-inch flat iron styler hasn't been included. It is usually $239 and you can grab it for $119.50. I have used GHD flat irons and hair tools on and off for years and years and years. I love that they have one hair safe, hair protectant temperature. You don't have to think. They heat up super fast within 30 seconds. My hair stays healthy when I use them. They're just no-brainer hair tools, and they've honestly been worth every penny I've spent on them, and if you can get them half off, that's even better. Okay, here are the weekly steals you can grab half price anytime during week 3, starting with Amazonian Clay Blush Foundation and Powder Foundation from Tarte. Those are very popular best-selling products for good reason, especially Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. They apply beautifully, they wear all day, there are a lot of really great shades to choose from, and you can get those for half off. There are also select lip products from Dibs Beauty, Stila, Smashbox, Bare Minerals, Buxom, and Sachu. I know I'm butchering that name every time I say it, but I wanted to point out the Smashbox, what is this lip liner called? Be Legendary Line and Prime Pencil. I have it in True Red, which supposedly is the lip liner Taylor Swift wore during her Eras tour. So I just swiped it here so you could see how creamy it glides on, but it does not budge. It stays on. There are, of course, other shades to choose from. This is a really nice budge-proof liner. It's creamy, it's not drying. Laura Geller Balance and Brighten foundations will be 50% all night long. Those are very, very popular best-selling products. This was a lot to go through. I will also be giving you reminders in my community tab, my posts when week 2 starts and 3 starts, so you can kind of revisit, see what my picks are, see what's included. Let me know in the comments what you're picking up from 21 Days of Beauty. I always love seeing your selections, and if you think I need to grab anything, I really, really hope you found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.